Morning, Anthony. Can I just ask you to identify yourself, tell me who you are, what you do, and a bit about the PIPS organisation, please?
So my name's Anthony Birmingham. I'm the Service Manager and Registered Manager for Positive Individual Proactive Support, or PIPS for short. We provide bespoke packages of individualised care for people who have had placement breakdowns, have had long inpatient stays, and who struggle with the behaviours that often challenge services. That might include physical aggression, violence, self-harm, behaviours that tend to impact somebody's quality of life. Our support in our company is underpinned by the framework of positive behaviour support, and we look at interventions that improve the quality of people's lives to enable them to live in the community successfully.
So what particularly do you consider are complex needs as far as your clients are concerned?
Well, we support anybody with any range of conditions from learning disabilities, autism, mental health conditions, or any associated conditions, alongside those needs that challenge services. So that could be through violent or aggressive behaviours, it could be self-injurious behaviours, behaviours that impact people's quality of life and that on occasion other services struggle to manage or support, and help an individual live in the community while still understanding and supporting those needs.
What led you to choose Cura as a digital care planning system in the first instance?
PIP's original project around digital systems was to look for an incident reporting system, and we looked at very different providers. When we came across Cura, we found a system that was able to meet our needs around the incident reporting system, but also offered the opportunity to widen our project scope to introduce a full e-record system within our company. It offered the flexibility and development of a comprehensive incident reporting system that we wanted, alongside elements of support planning, rota planning, and all the systems and processes that we needed for a digital system rollout within PIPS.
So you started with a need for the instant reporting and analysis tool, but it's developed into much more of a complete care package by the sound of things.
Yeah, we've now started a full rollout of the entire system within all of our services in PIPS. From our original governance input around the incident reporting system and analysis that brought, it's widened the scope for us to be able to introduce a full digital system that meets all areas of our recording that we're required to complete.
So during the implementation process, how did you find Cura and the way they worked with you?
The entire implementation process was really robust. We are very particular in our expectations and probably had some high demands of the changes that we wanted within the system to make it viable for us, and that was fully accommodated by Cura and the support that we had during that process. We had training sessions that were supporting our staff to be introduced to the system. We had systems training for our project managers and our leads on the rollout and the development of the service, and even right the way through, that's continued on more development and more options being added to the system that we're needing, which has always been accommodating and been really flexible for that.
So it sounds like you're using an awful lot more of Cura than you originally intended.
Yeah, from our original intention of only an instant reporting system, we've rolled out our daily reporting, we've rolled out our entire support planning, our entire rota system is now fully through Cura, and we'll be looking at introducing the other elements as well, things like the EMAR, the increased options with the rota around staff management through their own app that's available, The list is endless to what's available that we haven't implemented but is there for us to use.
So there's still a fair bit of mileage to go there then. How were your staff taken to it?
The initial rollout from our staff, people really struggled, and that wasn't because of the system, that was because of a move from a paper-based system to an e-system in general. We found that the staff needed some extra support, and that came in the supportive sessions from Cura. Our implementation leads came to our staff champion training sessions, and that really helped staff understanding and awareness of the system. That allowed us to put a champion into each service to help the rollout and help people take on board and move to a new way of working.
And how do you staff use it on a day-to-day basis?
The staff use the system all day, every day. Contemporaneous notes, incident reporting and data analysis. It improves our governance from our management structure with instant alerts on instant reports being submitted. It supports our staff to manage audits and inspections because we're able to provide read-only access for CQC or local authority inspectors as they're arriving. It gives real flexibility for staff utilising a tablet, carrying all the information that they need, versus a paper file that is quite cumbersome and takes a lot of upkeep and a lot of administration around archiving, which Cura solves a lot of problems there too.
Well, clearly there's lots of features in Cura that you use, but what's your favourite feature, Anthony?
My favourite feature and what's really important for the people we support is the instant reporting system. It's really integral to the support we provide that staff are able to make contemporaneous records of the incidents when they occur, being able to learn from the details of an incident, what's happened and why that incident might have occurred, what worked well and what we need to do in the future, so what we need to improve in those support plans. Cura allows for all of that recording. The alerts that it provides on submission of an incident allow our managers and our senior managers and our PBS consultants to receive that information as it happens and are able to provide a quick and effective response. Alongside that response, we're able to document those reviews we make, which is really good for the governance aspect of incident and data collection. The reporting features from the incident analysis as well provide company-wide data and support our governance processes, not just for ensuring we meet our regulations, but for identifying trends and for identifying periods of time that we need to maybe provide more intensive support to the people that we provide support for.
Can you tell me about the support you get from Cura?
Yeah, our relationship's really good. We regularly seek support, whether that be through changes and developments that we're needing, if there is particular issues that we found, or if there's extra guidance or support that we're needing around a feature that we're looking to introduce into our rollout of the system, right the way from the implementation through to now. We can't fault the availability and the flexibility of the team that's there for us.
And moving forward, how do you see your use of Cura developing in the next few months or few years even?
Our project for the rollout is still ongoing, but eventually our aim is to use all features and to ideally be paperless around all the support systems, the management and the governance of our direct support, which Cura is set up to provide.
So how would you describe the quantifiable benefits to PIPS that have come from using Cura?
The main benefits are easy. It's the time that's been saved from our staff to enable better support to the individual, the administration that is around document management, archiving, storage, and the improved governance that it brings by having easy access to reports and features.